Hello and welcome to the video by TrumpExcel. I am Sumit Bansal, and in this video I am going to show you how to handle one of the issues that you might face when you're working with dates in Power Query. So here I have a CSV file with the name date.csv, and I have the dates in two formats. So I have it in date, month and year format, and I have it in month, date and year format. Now, since I'm in India, in my system, this is a valid date format. And if you are in the US or other countries where this is a valid date format, then you would be using this. Now, if you're using Excel, it's not a problem. Excel identifies the data. So for example, if I'm in India and I send you the date in this format and you open that file in the US, which is this date format, Excel would automatically convert it. But it's not the case when you have the data in a CSV file or a text file, or you're getting it from a database. In that case, you might face issues with Power Query. And let me show you what those issues could be. So let me save this file, close this, and here I have a new Excel workbook, and I'm going to import the data from that CSV file into Power Query in this workbook. So I would go to the data tab, and here I would go to get data from file from text CSV, and here I would import this data. Let me click on edit to open this in the query editor. And here, see what happens. Because I'm in India and it follows DDMMYY, this is identified as a date. But because this is not the format that is recognized, it would be shown as the text data type. And the problem with this is that if I go here and I try and convert this into a date data type, some of it may give me an error. So you can see this gives me an error. So let me remove the change data type and show you why it gives me an error. Because if you look at this date in the DDMMYY date, this is not valid because it shows that the date is 12th but the month is 22, which is invalid. Same is the case with this one and this one. So it is showing me error because it cannot identify it as a date. Now if you get a data set like this, you first need to tell Power Query to convert these into dates that is identified by your system. So in this case, if I come here and I change this to a date, everything works fine, but in this case it would not. So instead of converting it as into a date format here, what you need to do is select the column, right click on it, go to change type and go to using a locale. And when I click on it, it opens the change type with locale dialog box, and here I can specify the data type, which is date in this case, and then I need to specify where did this data type originate from. So if I'm getting this file from someone in the US, then this data has originated from the US. So I need to specify that this is the US setting and use this US setting to convert it into my system's setting. So I would go to English here, and I would have to select United States. And now when I click OK, see what happens? It converts these dates into proper DDMMYY format, which is recognized by my system. So if you're working with dates and you get a file, which is a CSV file or a text file or a database, and it's showing you an error when you convert it into a date format, then you need to use the using locale setting. Also, if you're working with Excel files, you don't need to worry. If someone in the US using this date format sends you an Excel file and you open it in your system, it gets opened with this format. So Excel takes care of it. But if you're working with text files or CSV files, then this can be really, really useful. That's it in this video. I hope you found this useful. Thank you and have a nice day.